Hobabis Vocational Training Center. We understand that as part of the social responsibility, you are embarking on a project assisting local schools. Can you take us through what initiative are you having at the school?
Thank you very much. My name is Violet Simata, responsible for marketing and communication at Hobabis Vocational Training Center. Yes, we are indeed embarking on a project, and that project is for manufacturing school shoes for learners. As part of our social corporate responsibility, we took it upon ourselves as an institution within the region that we will do 100 pairs of shoes. This will be 50 for female, 50 for male. And we will now hand over those shoes that will be given to less privileged young children within the region. This project is spearheaded by the occupational area of leather, product design and manufacturing, which is headed by Mr. Vey, who you would be speaking to later on. And the good thing about it is these shoes are being made by our very own trainees under his supervision. And the beauty of it is the fact that we are teaching them how to do these shoes hand. They are done handmade, despite the fact that we have these expensive machineries that can do the shoes. However, we opted that they learn how to do it with their hands. They do the sketching, they do the cutting, they do the stitching of the shoe by hand. At the end of the day, the reasoning behind doing that is basically the fact that should they find themselves in a space where they do not have machineries, because mind you, these machineries are very expensive. So if they find themselves in a position where they don't have them, they can do these shoes with their own hands. And it's the shoes that are made with hands are actually more stronger than the ones that you do with machineries.
In terms of support from local people, from local leaders, to a project like this, what sort of support, maybe as an institution, would like to have?
We would like them to support us, because without the community, without the leadership of the region, we will not go anywhere. In order for Hobabis Vocational Training Center to grow to the maximum and to be in a position to help the community, the leadership should definitely be on board. The community should be on board. How does the leadership come on board? The leadership should come on board by supporting these initiatives. If there is any funding within their coffers, they can be able to now chip in and buy these school shoes for the less privileged kids, because we cannot afford to have a Namibian child go to school barefooted when the government has spent millions of dollars to set up infrastructures like this. So for Omaheke region within the community, they can help this initiative grow by sending their children to come and enroll at Hobabis VTC in these occupational areas. I mean, if we imagine if as a region, we train so many people from this region and we manage to open a factory that can be producing school shoes for anybody, even extend it to normal shoes. So this could benefit the region economically. It could also benefit the region in terms of employment, and it could benefit the region in so many ways.
Since that is early in the year, what other field of study do you have at the school?
We have office administration, we have air conditioning and refrigeration, we have leather product and design, we have clothing production, we have welding, we have automotive mechatronics. In terms of clothing, leather and clothing, if you look around even the setup here, they are together because the two occupational areas work together. So our aim is to make sure we clothe a Namibian child that goes to school. How do we do that? Our leather production occupational area can manufacture the shoes, can manufacture a school bag, can manufacture a belt. They can even manufacture an additional bag. You see, most times the kids' books become wet because they put their food inside their bags. So we want to come up with an initiative that we also manufacture a separate bag that can be hooked on a normal bag. And then clothing production is in a position of manufacturing a whole complete school uniform, both for male and female. They can do a blazer, they can do a jacket. So at Hobabis VTC, we have all these machineries that can really address a need within our region. The requirements to study at Hobabis Vocational Training Center, you only require 20 points, either in your grade 11 or grade 12, with the E symbol in English. You should have science subjects as well, mathematics as well, and then for those ones that did pre-voc are those learners that are doing vocational subjects. So for those ones, we require 18 points. And then grade 10, the old curriculum, it's 22 points. However, if you really don't have those requirements and you really want to study at Hobabis VTC, there are bridging courses that the institutions is looking at in order for us to make sure everybody goes in the stream of the normal academic vocational education.
Lastly, perhaps what will be your last word in terms of the significance of the vocational trades in the country?
Vocational plays a bigger role in our country because vocational is actually the backbone of our country. When you look around, we can't do anything without vocational. The housing is vocational, electricity is vocational, water is a vocational. And then the notion, I would like to put this out, this notion that is being said that you only send your child when they don't make it to university to vocational. It's actually a very bad perception. We should have an understanding that vocational education is equally important as any other education within the country. So the most expensive cars that we drive are being serviced by the same artisans that you call to be dull children that went through education at the vocational. So vocational education is vital. If we have a skilled nation within Namibia, we will not suffer because the government cannot employ all of us. If we are skilled, then we are in a position to do things by ourselves. And the beauty of vocational education is that there is no retirement age. There is nothing like at 60 you retire. You only retire when your hands are not able to function. So all in all, vocational education is equally important as any other education within our country.
Do you think that you have left out any? And how's the project of the 100 school shoe pairs are looking in Hobart?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Uva Teravei, and I'm a vet trainer in leather product design and manufacturing at Hobabis Vocational Training Center. Currently, I'm having 20 trainees committed to what we want to achieve. So we are busy. We got in a project of school uniform shoes. We are not yet at the final stage as we are busy training them. But the way they are cooperating, a person can see that it's a group which is really willing to achieve something, willing to learn. They are not afraid to make mistakes. So that is the first way of learning. We are having a project of 100 pairs for the vulnerable people. So it will be 50 for boys and 50 for girls. So the whole project will start on Monday. Currently, we're just trying to test the patterns and designs and so that we can come up with the right product needed to do the job. And as I can say, we are almost there now. So there is some samples which we come up with, and really am satisfied with what they did, and I hope in future we will come up with a lot of shoes and other important projects. So what I want to, I just want to humbly request the parents, the guardians, please, your child who failed a grade 10 or grade 12 is not a failure. There is a second chance. VTC Hobabis is here to train those type of kids and to turn them into a productive people who can improve the living standard at homes and create jobs in the same time. Thank you.
And what would you like to learn from here? And then anything else you want to say about VTC?
Okay.
And then we are done.
Okay.
You are ready, Chief? Recording ready. All right.
Okay. Yeah. My name is Uyembwi Hengari, originally from Epukiro constituency. It's a place called Post 7B. Yeah. I joined this leather class last year during June, July break. Yeah. The reason I decided to come here is because we saw the gap in the market. There's a huge gap in the market. We just wanted to fill the gap in the market since we knew that there are very, very few leather companies in Namibia, especially there's no tanneries and things like that. We have learned a lot. We have grown a lot since we're here. Since now we made the first product, handmade shoes and everything. That's what we want learning to learn to know, you know.
When you were checking the other side.
Oh,
Somebody said,
yeah.
Okay, you can
Yeah. So we came far. We have come for a long way since we started. So, yeah, because when we came here, we had really no knowledge about doing any leather work. So we never did that prior to that. When we came to stay here, and then since you can see from our first product how far we have came since started. This is a very interesting field, though. Yeah, it's a very interesting field. We want to learn how to make shoes, handbags, belts. We even want to go as far as making earrings and all these bracelets and everything, necklaces. Yes, that's how far we want to go after we completion of this. Yeah.
Okay. Perhaps lastly, what message do you have to fellow young people that are still in the street but are qualifying to be at VTC?
Yeah. My words for you guys, especially my age mates, you people sitting there at the farm, at the village. Yes. There's an opportunity here at GVTC. You just come here, you can enhance your knowledge. From here you go. And maybe you can open up your own business or studio, maybe go study further, become an instructor or anything. I would like to encourage all of you to come. Please come out in huge numbers. We still have places available. So just come through. Yeah, thank you.